Hey, sweet friends. So it has been such a long time since I have been here on YouTube. So I thought that after almost a year of being gone, I think I'm mustering up some inspiration to kind of get back on here and start filming. So for those of you that are watching this video right now that know me, then thank you for sticking around. And for those of you that this may be your first time here, welcome. So I thought I would just put a little chit chat video up and kind of letting you know where I have been and what has been going on in our corner of the world. And let you know what my possible plans are going to be for YouTube. I'm still kind of feeling it out, if you will. But anyway, I don't want to make this video too long, so I thought I would just kind of talk to you throughout the next several videos that I put up about just different things that are going on in our life. But I will tell you that the reason, probably the biggest reason why I took a step away from YouTube was just because for the last year, our lives have just been nonstop. I just feel like we haven't been able to catch a break, if you will. And I think that the last video, maybe that I filmed was probably, I think I might have filmed a video for Christmas. I'm not even sure. Anyway, I know it's been a while since I've been on here. But anyway, to let you know, I believe that I may have left off. You guys knew that my second to oldest child, my daughter, got married. And so that all went successfully. We did that whole wedding completely on our own by, just really beautiful. It ended up being so beautiful. I wish that I would have captured more of it to actually make a video on it. But I was just so busy during that time that was crazy. Anyway, I think I may have already shared pictures, maybe at the end of one of the last videos that I made. So there was that. And then after that, my oldest daughter, we ended up going to Las Vegas for a destination wedding for her in January. So that kind of was like a big thing. We didn't know if she was going to try and have a maybe smaller traditional wedding, but she decided, and if you know her and her husband, it just suits them so well to do a destination wedding like that. That was a lot of fun. It was totally unorthodox. It was totally different than any wedding that I've ever been to. It was a lot of fun. She actually got married at a little white wedding chapel. She literally got married. They were sitting in a pink Cadillac. It was just, I've never been to Las Vegas before. That was a lot of fun. Do I think I'll ever go back to Las Vegas? No, probably not. It wasn't necessarily my cup of tea. I'm so glad to have been able to see it. What we did enjoy, though, was going to the Hoover Dam, and we also went to one of the like national parks or state parks or something out there. I think it was like Red Canyons. Anyway, just the scenery out there. We live on the East Coast and we live in the South, and just the scenery out there in Arizona and Nevada, it was just totally different than anything that we had ever seen before. So that was a lot of fun. So also our family, so my daughter married an Army guy, and shortly after they got married, they found out that he was going to have to go to South Korea for 6 months to a year. And I don't think it was considered a deployment. I believe it was something else. But basically, he was like, whoa. He's like, it just got married, so on and so forth. So they gave him some options. And of course, their best option, you guys are never going to believe this, but guess where they're going? They're going to Hawaii for 3 years. And so that is really exciting. So, but it's also stressful because we are actually expecting our first grandchild. Matter of fact, our first grandbaby is due, the due date is the middle of July. And so it's really, really quickly approaching. So the bittersweet part of this is that I believe it's in October sometime, that they will be shipping out to Hawaii for 3 years. I'm excited for them. This is a place that they would love to go. I can't wait to visit. I've never been to Hawaii. It's definitely one of the places that I would love to, absolutely cannot wait to see. But I'm also sad because my husband and I have always dreamt and have just always just dreamed of having all of our children live close by and being able to take full part in our grandchildren's lives. We're the type of people that we would love to be at every single ball game and just play, just be with our grandkids. It's always been our dream. But the Lord has other plans, and my children, when they're adults, you can't make the decisions for them. And so wherever God takes them and wherever their choices take them, it's not about us. So I've kind of trying to make lemonade out of lemons. And like I said, it's a little bittersweet, but I'm excited. They will be there for 3 years. I'm so thankful that she will be here for the first 3 months of her baby's life. So I'm excited about that. So when I say that there's been things that we haven't been able to catch a break, you hopefully are seeing that. So then, yes, there's more. My daughter Olivia, who got married in October, now her husband has decided to join the Air Force. So we were just like, oh my goodness, what the world is going on? So even though I am so very proud of my son-in-law that's in the Army, and I'm so very proud of my son-in-law AJ, who actually he's in boot camp. He's been there for about, I think, 2 or 3 weeks now. My poor daughter, poor thing, she misses him like crazy. But anyway, so now it's kind of like, where will they end up at? Where in the world? I mean, so far, 2 of my 4 children are going to be kind of scattered. And I'm just like, oh, I've really gone through like a lot of, to be honest with you, a lot of like depressing moments, I guess. Really a lot of lows here recently over the last year. I feel like I've kind of got a grip on things now. I feel like things are changing for me mentally and emotionally. I've been, praying a lot about it, and just praying and asking God for favor, and just asking God for help with my own emotions and stuff. And instead of looking at things in a negative way, just being thankful. And you know what it is? It is what it is. It may not be, the journey and the dream may not be unfolding the exact way that I want it to, but I'm going to trust God. I'm going to trust Jesus, because that's all I can do, right? I mean, I'm not in control. So, but to top it off, I guess there's more. My daughter and her husband, AJ, the one that just joined the Air Force, they now have found out that they are expecting. So their baby will be due in January, and by January they will be somewhere. We'll know where they're going to be at. And they did put on their list, they're allowed so many choices. Now, does that mean that they'll get it? Not necessarily. But they did put places that are within an 8-hour radius. So I'm really praying to God that they get like Charleston, South Carolina, just because we used to live around that area. Of course, we all know Charleston's a beautiful, lovely area to live. But obviously it would suit me because it would not be that far. It would be total weekend trips doable. So please pray for our family as we embark upon all these changes. It's hard for my mama heart because I'm very much I'm a hen, and I want to put all my chicks under my wings, and I want to keep them safe. I want to keep them under my wings. Not that I'm there's a difference between almost like being a helicopter mom and just loving your family so much that you just want them close, and you want them, you know what I mean? I like my kids. My kids are my friends. My daughters are my friends too, and I love my son-in-laws. So it's hard to kind of let go a little bit of that and know that they're not going to be as close as I would like them to be. It's definitely a big adjustment for our family. And so I just think through all of the things that have been going on in our lives with our children, and just we've had we've had some setbacks. I'm not going to get into everything, but we've had quite a lot of setbacks, if I'm being honest with you, over the last year. And some of them are just kind of things like I said, with our children, not bad things, just, weddings and pregnancies, and we're going to Hawaii and we don't know where we're going to be and stuff like that. But we're at a time in our lives too where we're really starting to get to that empty nest thing. My oldest son will be a senior in high school this coming school year, and then we've got my baby son who is going to be in 9th grade this year. So we're starting to feel that midlife empty nest thing, and this mama is struggling, y'all. I'm really, if I'm being honest, I'm really struggling with this, just because I have always been a mama. Like, I've been a housewife and I have loved every single minute of it. I would not trade it for the world. I'm so thankful to God that He has provided for us the whole entire time. We're not rich by any means, but we've done well, and I'm just really thankful and appreciative that my husband has always had, he's been able to provide for us, so that I didn't have to work. I'm so thankful for that. I have been being a mama, like I said, that's my number one. I mean, and I love it, but I'm at this point now where it's got me questioning my purpose. And if you are in that point in life and in that stage of life, or if you've already been through that stage of life, or if you're upcoming, or even if you're not in this stage of life yet, it will come, it will happen. I feel like maybe this is kind of one reason why I kind of wanted to get back on YouTube. I felt like maybe YouTube can be a bit of an outlet for me, a creative outlet. We'll get more into where the things are with the house and stuff like that on another video. But I really think that I've been, I pray about it, and I'm asking the Lord, I need to have purpose. I need to do things with my time that are productive. I need to have a creative outlet. There's just, I'm praying about things, and just really trying to seek the Lord out. Like, what should I do with my life? What should I do? And although I don't have the answers yet, like I said, I do feel like maybe coming back on YouTube is something that I'm supposed to do. And maybe the Lord will be able to use this channel to help others, maybe that are in the same situation or something like mine, that maybe I can encourage you and we can encourage each other in this little corner of the YouTube world. And so as far as my plans go, I'm not even going to say anything, because in the past I've said, well, I'm going to do this and I'm going to put this out here so many times a week, and then I haven't done it. That is a struggle for me. And so it's kind of one of them things where it's like I'm very much of a free-spirited person, which is a struggle when you are trying to work, whether it be YouTube or just anywhere. You guys got to remember, I've never hardly ever worked in my life. I've been a mama, literally. So it's interesting. It's very interesting. But I know that God has blessed me with talents. I also know that God has blessed me. He blessed me with this channel. This channel has grew way more than I ever thought when I first started it that it would. Although, well, anyway, so what I would like to see is I would love to start obviously coming on to YouTube and being more faithful, whether it be filming once a week or twice a week. I do feel like as of right now, it's probably going to be more vlog style videos where, I don't want to be honest with you, editing videos is probably what hinders me, or has hindered me in the past from creating content for you guys, because it's not my favorite part of it. So, if you have stuck around and listened to me chit chat about where I have been, thank you so much. Actually, when you watch videos to the very end, I know that is a big, huge thing that YouTube is able, it goes in the algorithm, and it's wonderful. It's wonderful if you have watched till the very end. As a matter of fact, if you have watched to the very end, then put an emoji of heart eyes in the comment section, or if you don't comment with like your phone, just put the words heart eyes, and that will let me know, those of you that have stayed around to the very end. Like I said, I covet your prayers. I ask that you would keep our family in your prayers. Like I said, with all of these things, pray for my son-in-laws. Like I said, my one son-in-law in the Air Force, he's just now in basic training. Pray for my daughter. It's been really hard on her, and the fact that she is newly pregnant is just a whole other ball game. But anyway, if you are interested and you're wanting to see more content, and you're wanting to find out more things about what's going on here at our farmhouse, then please make sure that if you haven't already done so, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell to be notified of when I place new videos up. And just like I said, want to form a community here of like-minded people. There's so many wonderful people in this world, but there's also a lot of hurting people that need encouragement, and maybe, like I said, they're in the same situation as I am. So with all of that being said, I hope that you guys have an absolutely blessed and beautiful day. So like I said, I will see you guys in the next video. All right, bye-bye.